stunningly beautiful face on a prison website. All you 50-year-old guys out there, you can be jealous as you want.
Maurice and I got married while he was in prison.
She's going after you for your money.
If she does miss court, the court would put you on the hook for $50,000.
I had a few older boyfriends because they were rich.
I love you.
Maurice and I come from two different worlds.
You really don't know this guy. I'm not gonna let anybody hurt my daughter.
Destiny and I have never met in person because she said she gained weight and she didn't want me to see her like that.
She could be a guy for all you know.
Check it out. She using you, old man. I could see a future with her. Marriage.
There's felonies, burglaries, like 30 of them.
Who doesn't want to get married in the back of a truck? I want to marry Kristianna on the day she gets out. Will you marry me?
Hey, what's up, guys? Shawn back and Love After Lockup. New series unlocked for Shawn, who doesn't watch much reality TV at all, unless I'm sitting here in front of this camera for you guys. But this one, the title drew me in. I don't know what about people being in the pen makes people think that they're their soulmate, or the fact that, oh, he's got a felony, that screams father figure to Shawn, okay? So let's see why these people are coming up with all these love stories from lockdown. The only thing I can figure is they can't cheat on you if they're in a cell all night, right? Well, I guess they could technically. It just might not be the way you think. Maybe it's not as bad if they're cheating with men, okay? Maybe that doesn't count, right? Because your jail girlfriend can't count the same as your outside girlfriend that you're writing the love letters to. Is that how it works? You guys are gonna have to explain this one to me because I am totally lost. I don't know how this could be a good idea. And I'm not saying people are not past redemption, they can't be saved or anything like that, okay? I did see a comment once when I made a joke like that that said, I met my husband after armed robbery and he is totally like a better person, redemption, the system worked for him. Great, you're the exception, not the rule, okay? I want to know what these guys are doing in their spare time with a loofah when they're dropping the soap, okay? I want to know what the women are doing too, because I don't know what they're up to in a women's jail cell. That could be 10 times more wilder. Women typically do the wilder stuff behind the scenes. They're just good at hiding it. So let's check out Love After Lockup and see what they got going on.
Hello. Hi. I'm Scott. Come on in.
I'm good. Hi.
Puppy.
Are they friendly?
They are extremely friendly.
Oh yeah, Scott looks way too happy to be here right now. Possession of meth and firearms. Ooh, she's got good standards, good morals, right?
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah,
and basically, I'm looking for some ideas on, things to spruce the house up a little bit.
Interior designer. She's in an effing jail cell, buddy. Anything you got's gonna be impressive at this point.
Okay.
My girlfriend is coming home in a couple days, so yeah, I'm under the gun a little bit.
You're in a big rush, huh?
Literally.
I do consider myself successful. I'm a risk taker, entrepreneur, and if I decide I'm gonna do something, I make it work. But my dating life for the last 10 years prior to meeting Lindsey was always a short-term, as-needed basis.
Because all the successful men are looking for the Breaking Bad beauties out here. Where's all these meth queens out here for me, huh? Where do we find our soulmate, huh? Possession? Maybe it was a misunderstanding, okay? Maybe somebody just tossed it in her backseat. And the gun? I don't know how that got there. The cop must have dropped it.
I'm not interested in getting involved with someone who's going to be a train wreck for the next 25 years. So Lindsey has provided me with pictures from magazines of things that caught her eye for each room.
For the love of God.
Now, have you thought about a budget for all of this?
I'm open at this point. Anywhere between $1 and $1 million. So how's that? I came across Lindsey.
You got $1 million, buddy? I've got a pass too, I could be somebody's friggin' soulmate for $1 million. You know what? She's got little plastic razors in there. Anything's impressive to her, okay? If you've got Irish Spring, you're in the green, buddy. That's the good stuff right there. They're used to using jail-issued Clorox.
Lindsey's profile on the internet. And I don't think it's really anything different than maybe Match.com or something, but they just happen to be in freaking prison.
Isn't that Todd Christie's daughter? Man, she's had a rough go at it since he went to jail, huh?
Decided to write her, got a response back, and our relationship took off from there. I moved from upstate New York to come to Mississippi. This is where Lindsey is from. So I came here to be with Lindsey, start a new life.
So what does she do?
Meth. What do you went down south to find yourself a meth beauty? That's not, I think people in Mississippi would be offended by that. Couldn't you have found a tweaker up there in New York somewhere?
Lindsey is being released from prison.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And she is being released in 2 days. I've never met Lindsey in person, but I am very much in love with her, and I see marriage at this point. But no one in my family knows about my relationship with Lindsey.
You've never touched her. What if she's absolutely repulsed by you? At this point, you're a roof. You're not some kind of you're a roommate at first, right? I'm not saying they can't fall in love. I'm just saying it's a lot less likely that this guy found his soulmate on this one.
Scott is my boyfriend. We met through a prisoner dating website almost 2
Catfish.
years ago. Scott had wrote me with pictures. He seemed really sincere, and we immediately clicked. I felt like Scott was different. You know, a lot of guys want to get on and be, want sex letters right off the bat and all of that. For the first time,
So you sent him this picture and you think this man didn't burn through his lifetime supply of cocoa butter? You know what the hell he did.
I was like, wow, this person could be somebody that I connect with on a deeper level than a pen pal. And he has been my support system, my financial support system. I would say Scott has sent me somewhere around $15,000 to $20,000 in the last 2 years. But he also takes care of my daughter and helps take care of my mom if she needs anything. He has.
I can write you the best effing letter you've ever read. Scott, what's going on, pal? We could have something.
Really kept me going through my entire incarceration.
So can I ask why Lindsey is in jail?
Sure. She got
Misunderstanding.
caught selling drugs.
It's free now. You can buy it.
No, it was crystal meth.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody makes a mistake.
That's what I said.
Yeah, a mistake is accidentally letting your kids know the Easter Bunny isn't real. That's kind of deliberate, right? Oh, the hippity hoppity came. Nope. Hippity hoppity right into a jail cell.
What is this? Oh, that's gorgeous.
Lindsey is a single mother who struggled with being able to pay her bills. She was basically speeding. She had a substantial amount of crystal meth in the car and was attempting to outrun the police and was up to 140 miles an hour. But I'm pretty confident Lindsey will follow the rules that she needs to follow to stay out of prison.
You're losing your home. If you leverage this in any way, shape, or form, you are losing your home. This woman is going 100 miles an hour, literally in life. I don't know. She could be changed totally. Maybe I'm jumping ahead of the bus, right? But I'm just saying, I don't think you're used to the lifestyle she's used to.
High energy color.
Reds,
Tweaker.
and yellows, and greens.
All right, so I think I want those colors for the bedroom.
Oh, you're going to be able to handle her? How old is she?
Well, she's actually 27.
So how old are you?
I'm 51.
Old enough to know better. You're going to throw out a hip first night here.
And then she's been incarcerated too. Boy, you got your work cut off. You have to keep Viagra on both sides of the bed.
I am not going to be nervous with having sex with Lindsey. I think Lindsey's incredibly sexy. All you 50-year-old guys out there, you can be jealous as you want.
Go pop another blue rhino and chill the hell out, buddy. We don't need to know about that. We know you got the little blue pills in the dresser next to there. You're all ready to go. One time I took one of those. I was like a teenager, early 20s, about 30 minutes away from the most embarrassing phone call of my life. And I'm pretty sure construction workers could take that thing and they wouldn't need a jackhammer at all.
So what's your ballpark and what you think it's going to cost?
Well, I want to say you about right at maybe 50,000.
Okay.
She's so young. I think that he could be a sugar daddy, but who knows?
I am in love with Scott. I hope we're going to be together forever. Marriage, big diamond ring, big house, happy family.
I hope Scott did not come out and say, this is how much is in my bank account. This is the, if he tried to win her over with money, all she's going to do, if you lead into a relationship with money, right? And that's how you win somebody over, don't be surprised when you get used for money.
That a boy. Well, hi, where you been?
Maurice and Jessica. Burglary, okay.
Hi, Dad. Hiding? He's hiding there.
I grew up in the suburbs of Las Vegas. I always had whatever I wanted and did whatever we wanted. We would travel and play sports, barbecuing, going out to the lake. We were like the all-American family.
Okay.
This guy likes to travel too. That's probably what happened here. Misunderstanding, thought it was an Airbnb, accidentally left there with a couple of laptops. They accidentally got in his luggage?
So tell me the plan. Tomorrow's your flight, right?
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about everything? Are you nervous?
Tickled
I'm
pink.
getting nervous. I mean,
We're very nervous.
you're nervous? Why?
Yeah. You're our girl. You know, we don't know him.
You're gonna get to know him.
I mean, I know you love him, or you wouldn't be going through all this.
No.
This last how many years?
Do you see the pain on her dad's face right now? And this is why I say, tell your daughters they're beautiful. Make sure no guy comes along, sweeps them off their feet with some surface level compliment. I tell Amanda's daughter, Riley, all the time that she's the prettiest girl, she's the coolest, she's the most popular. I don't want some shitbag coming along telling her she's pretty and then she just is in love.
I would not do this for anybody if I didn't love them.
I never believed in love at first sight, but I do now. I met Maurice on Plenty of Fish, a dating website. And I was like, wow, this guy's really handsome. And then I go in and look at the rest of the pictures and I'm like, oh my God. He's in prison.
More than a couple times. This guy is a return stay inmate at this point. He loves that place.
Right now, he's serving a 7-year prison sentence for first-degree burglary. I never thought I'd ever be with someone that was in prison. But
Who's that?
Maurice is
that her?
definitely my dream guy. He's got everything I always wanted. Tall, handsome, funny. He's just like a real man. And
Yeah, real men are all funny and got felonies. I can make you laugh too. It don't mean anybody's falling in love with me.
we've been together for 4.5 years.
A lot of things change when a young guy like that gets freedom. You never know what's
What?
going to happen in these young guys' minds.
I honestly believe that he's not gonna do anything to go back.
There'll be a lot of people watching.
Yeah, I know.
Maurice and I come from 2 different worlds.
Shall we count the mugshots to see that this guy's definitely changed this time though, right? Wishful thinkers, I like the optimism, okay?
Maurice grew up in Compton, California. I mean, Compton is a rough area, and I believe he was about 12 or 13 when he was in the gang. But I know Maurice has changed since he's been in prison. He's just grown up and matured, and he has a 9-year-old daughter that needs him.
What made you think he changed? Became a pen pal, sent a couple PP pics? You know that he's a changed man? How?
So he knows he has to be good.
What was wrong with the stockbroker from New York?
Oh, God.
I mean, when it all comes down to it, you got to be careful. You really don't know this guy like you think you do. And he's been around some rough customers.
What do you do when you fall in love with somebody, you know?
Yeah.
You never expect to fall in love with someone in prison.
Maybe lead with a background check from here on, since this is your flavor in men. We'll just go that route.
People think that we're supporting Jessica on the decision she made, and that's not true at all. I mean, he was in prison for a reason. I'm not going to let anybody hurt my daughter. This is not exactly what we envisioned when you were born. When you have 2 daughters, you envision them marrying better than us, and didn't quite work out that way.
Growing up, me and my sister were really close, but She cut me off as soon as she found out that I was with Maurice. And it's been like 4.5 years since I've talked to my sister last.
We would.
I have a golden rule, and it's if people are like intimately together, you don't get a say. Like if you're family, blood is thicker than water. I can tell you one thing that's thicker than blood, and if that's being exchanged, you don't get an opinion anymore because it's only going to end up bad for you.
Would love to be able to have a real wedding because no one was there for it.
That's something that has to be earned.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or taken. That's what he likes.
So Maurice and I actually got married in prison.
Shut the front door.
I bought our rings online and they were $2 each. When I told my parents about my marriage, my mom cried, and I don't remember my dad really saying much.
Tears of joy, baby. I'm so happy for you. These $2 rings, this is everything I envisioned for my daughter. Like gumball machine rings, the wedding bells ringing, or it could have been the penitentiary timer to tell you to get back in your cell, but you know what I mean. Beautiful wedding.
He's got a lot of things to prove. It's going to be a tough road. This was the last thing I expected. I mean, I'll stand by her to the point where I see I need to step in, and then I'm going to step in. You may have been used this whole time. You never know.
Cresco.
This is an eagle wing for powwow regalia. Not the only eagle wing I got sitting around there.
Burglary, 2nd degree.
I am a traditional Native American. I follow the belief system of the Oglala Lakota, even though I am only...
Oh, great. Taxidermy and breakfast burritos. This is what everybody has in their freezer, right? Maybe he's just really patriotic with the eagle wing, something like that.
Only half native blood. My spirituality and culture is everything to me.
Hello, you have a call from Kristianna at Iowa Correctional Institution for Women.
How goes it?
I'm walking around this little cage. I can't stop walking, and it's raining. I just had 2 cups of coffee.
I mean, you can't really go
Good news for you. Chief Beats with Meats is going to come pick you up from jail.
far in the cage.
No, you can't. I just can't. I really can't wait to see you, John.
Me neither. I met Kristianna on a prison dating site.
That's the place to be.
She's in prison for burglary and a parole violation because she escaped from a halfway house. I talked to her the first time. I felt there was something else there.
Yeah, an ankle monitor because she keeps running away. Is that what you felt? You got to tell me what the tingles were, buddy. I don't know what's going on yet.
She was nice. We had things to talk about. We've been dating, I'd say 3 months, and she will be released in 2 days.
I can't wait.
Really?
Really?
All right, we'll talk about that later.
Well, I know what his priorities are. This guy picked him a winner, huh? He's doing taxidermy, and next thing he's going to get tonsillitis.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I got many
You're gonna
much
get
things
off, all
to
right.
do. All right, I love you too. See ya. Go. My relationship history has not been great. I've been married 4 times, and I've probably been engaged 3 times, maybe.
Oh, for the love of God. He's one of those hopelessly in love. If you say hi to him, he's going to drop down to his knee. This is not going to end well either.
Nope, the numbers are off. I was engaged twice, married 4. Most of my relationships have not exactly been happy ones. I was just kind of there and going through the motions. But I'm in love with Kristianna, and love can make it through almost anything.
Are you in love, or has she just been talking about this tongue twister for 3 months and you're all tongue-tied? You don't know what the hell to do with your own feelings right now.
About time you got here. I called my brother Cordell to come over to the house. I got this huge surprise planned for her, and I think this is the craziest thing I've ever done. Kristianna gets out in 2 days, so I've got a little plan going. I'm gonna turn the truck into a wedding chapel. And a honeymoon suite all in one.
Oh, you're getting the backseat special, baby. This is real 5-star living. This guy's taking you straight from the jail to the penthouse. We are turning into a rolling matrimonial bliss right here. What the hell?
I got a mattress inside. When Kristianna gets out, I'm going to ask her to marry me, and then hopefully she will say yes, and we will get married immediately on the road to get to the halfway house. So she doesn't know I'm doing this.
So we're doing this because you're actually getting married when she gets out?
Yes.
This can't be real life. This show cannot be real. Why have I just started watching this? This might be the best thing ever. I'm gonna have to watch all of these now.
My plan is to pick her up, get her over to the wedding spot. I'm gonna have about 30 minutes once we get there because the halfway house is 3 hours away.
You only need 3.
This has to be very quick because I'm gonna have no time.
What if she says no?
I
don't know very much about John and Kristianna's relationship. He started mentioning her to me a few months ago, and I think it's a little crazy. I just hope that he's really thought about this decision because they've had visitations, but they've never actually spent time together in the free world.
Oh my God, are they at least conjugal visits? Because I need to know before we get all hot and heavy on the way to the halfway house. I need details right now. Chief runs with marriages, I guess should be his name.
It's a big gamble to take.
You know, her life's been a little bit crazy, so she's been in and out since for about 8 years.
Just
biggest
crazy.
thing I'm concerned with is she has a history with the substances.
Oh.
I really think Kristianna will stay out of trouble this time around. You know, she's never had anything on the outside to really look forward to and to keep her grounded. And I'm putting her on the spot. And there is always the possibility that she will say no. But I
guess 5th marriage is a charm. How old was this guy? To be married 5 times already? This guy is just running wild out here with wedding rings.
take chances. I take risks. If I see something I want, I go after it. And I want to marry Kristianna.
A risk is not looking both ways before you cross the street. Some woman calls you from a jail phone and says, I'm going to put you in a blender, baby. We got to no, I'm not going to go any further into that. But if that's what you hear, and then you're like, oh, baby, I'm willing to bet the bank on this one. I got a great feeling about this. You got some feelings about it. Feeling your zipper.
That ought to work.
Ooh, Christmas lights. That's how I like my weddings. All right. Who's horny now?
Oh, Teamwork, you made it in.
What's up, man?
Armed robbery.
Teamwork, everybody.
What's up?
He
What's up,
made
y'all?
it. You seen that?
Yay, he's going to be your bestie for Rusty. Good thing you own a business. He needed a new mark.
Never sell it. I'm a single mother. I have a daughter. She is 5 years old. Her name is Maila Capri, and she has my heart.
I sounded like that.
You don't like the tomatoes? Why you stop?
Question for all the moms watching this right now. Are you bringing some guy that just did armed robbery and 12 years in jail into your home with your 5-year-old daughter? Granted, he didn't do anything to a child, but are you bringing that kind of crazy into your life? Do you just love chaotic that much?
Stop liking tomatoes. Her biological father is not in her life. I am close to my family, but it's hard being a single mother.
Lord, we thank you for this food. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Let's eat.
I cannot have a child and not be married. I want to do it the right way. I've done it the wrong way before, and this time I want to do it the right way. It's almost time for Quaylon to come home. So, what y'all think about us starting our journey.
Look, I'm captain, do things the wrong way and figure it out from there, but you are taking a pretty big gamble here. Granted, so is the Chief Chubb over there, and so are the other guys too. Oh, I'm 51, but I know I can do the magical things. 27, I got it under control. That guy's really got it all worked up with his lotion bedside.
Anyone can go first. You can go first. You or you. I met Quaylon through my friend Elena when her ex was incarcerated with Quaylon, and we have been dating for 2.5 years. I feel like he's my soulmate.
My name is...
I'm just going to say right now before he gets started, if I'm in jail, I'm spending all my time on these telephones. I am going to sweet talk the hell out of everyone. My conscience out the window. I'm going to get paid because apparently this is a hustle I had no clue about.
Quaylon. I've been incarcerated for 12 years for armed robbery. When I came to prison, I was mad. I was angry. You know what I mean? I got 12 years. I'm 17 years old. This is going to be my life. I missed out on a lot. You know, I never went to prom, homecoming. You know, I had dreams, aberrations, so that's the hardest part. I missed it.
If you were 17, whenever you made that choice, like your frontal lobe's not completely developed yet, I'll give you a bit of grace on that one. Kids do dumb stuff. Granted, that was very dumb to go that route, but it's your life, man, so you can turn it around from here. So I'm not going to judge him too much. He was a kid when he made that choice.
Through my homeboy Steve-O, I told him I was looking for somebody to talk to. Shavel was able to calm me down. She gave me balance. She told me everything would be all right. She told me that you know, she gonna be there for me. So that opened up my heart a little bit. It was caged off, you know what I mean? But she made it through them bars.
Very caged.
Look, he been in there for 12 years. He ain't never been a father. He ain't never been in no real relationship. He ain't never lived.
Wasn't there a wrestler named Goldust that used to do this with his lips? Because that's a bold choice. I'm not judging you too much if your lips are blinged out right now. I'm just saying that those are very bold colors. I haven't seen those before.
Live with a woman. It's just so many concerns I have.
For me personally, I don't like it.
Thank you.
Because I don't even feel like you really know, dude. Like, you guilty until I prove you innocent.
All right.
I'm going off of how he treat me, how he treat my mind. When I say treat, the fact that he cares about me,
that don't mean he's the one.
I'm going to need to see your accountant and talk to them, see your tax returns and see how much money you spent in commissary. Because at this point, I know these guys hustle. They're trying to get money behind bars. So I guarantee people are sending them money and they're in love right away once that checkbook opens up.
I just really feel like you know what he wants you to know. You're going to find out so much that you're going to be like, I didn't know this Quaylon. Who is this Quaylon? You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I feel like I know a lot, though.
You know, this comes with a package. It ain't just you, and it scares me. Because if he...
Goldust is right. It is a package. You have a daughter. You should put her first and foremost. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about any of that. I do care about you having a 5-year-old daughter in the house and bringing some guy in that's in jail for... Was he the armed robber? Yeah, that's not a good call.
He hurts you, then he hurts that little girl. And if he hurts her, then he's torn my heart apart.
Right.
And I won't be able to take it.
Tell him.
99% of the guys know what to say and do the jail talk. I know Shavel trusts a whole lot. You know, she loves hard and she's really giving. I just don't want her to dive in head first and then it's not what she thinks. I just don't want nobody to take advantage of it. Like when we thought that the promoters were gonna give you guys a deal.
I trust Quaylon, but I guess their biggest concern was the fact that when I was younger, I was an inspired rapper. And I was...
Musical dreams to... Okay. So she's a rapper. So she just needed something to add on to the persona. Is she still rapping? Or is this guy the rapper all of a sudden? I don't know, man. This is just wild.
Talking to a producer in New York, and we gave this man $15,000.
For what?
They promised us all this stuff, and none of it happened. We got used. It's just like my heart dropped.
We made it through.
I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber on FatTube. Trust me, I can promote the hell out of you. 15 bands, hit me up. I got your back. I love your music. You're amazing.
Through that situation. So you can make it through this, even if it don't turn out the way that you want it to turn out.
I've spent at least, I want to say, $5,000 when it comes to Quaylon, but this is not the same situation. I don't feel like Quaylon would betray me.
He would probably betray you for an extra breakfast burrito on his tray. Let's just keep it a buck. He barely knows you. He just knows a phone, a voice.
I'm pretty sure that I know Maurice very well and that he's not using me. I mean, I could be completely mistaken, though.
Yeah.
My husband, Maurice, is getting out of prison tomorrow.
Oh, for the love of God, I forgot they were already married. Okay, half the time, this probably just goes really bad, right? People get out of jail, and then they just immediately are just totally different, and then, oh, well, he's not confined behind bars anymore. I don't love him, right?
And I'm excited to bring him home, but I'm nervous at the same time because my family members do not accept my decision to marry Maurice. We can drive past my sister's house. That would be weird if she was standing outside. I haven't seen my sister in 4.5 years. And it's crazy because we live so close.
You know what's crazy? The fact that you're sending this guy money and your window's taped together. You couldn't fix the window. He don't care about your safety at all. Like, what if a dust storm comes along? Nope, baby, I need extra money for my ramen.
My sister lives just a couple of minutes away from me, and how do we live so close, but yet we've never once run into each other in 5 years? Like, are you tracking me so you don't run into me? This is their house. I mean, growing up, we were a close family. Just, oh, I thought that was her. Like,
You're actually scared to see her.
yes, I would be scared to see her. So my sister cut me off as soon as she found out I was with Maurice. She didn't agree with it, and she thought that I was a bad role model to be around my niece. So,
Okay, that's a pretty valid point, but she is family at the end of the day, so I think you just have to let her make her bad choices and be there whenever it all falls to shit, right? You can't just cut your sister off. She's still your sister at the end of the day, so you got to mend some kind of bridge here.
she said, I can't have you in our lives.
Sad.
I feel like this choice that I made has no effect on her life whatsoever. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. Because I would never do something like that to my family.
It kind of does affect her if she doesn't want you around your niece because you're with this guy and she doesn't know him yet. So she's just kind of judging him based off like a snap decision, which everybody's going to do. Like, I'm judging right now because I'm joking around about it. But the good news is that I could be totally wrong. She could be totally wrong. I don't think that's going to happen, or else it would be a very boring TV show.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Honestly, I'm done. I mean, it's just, that is her.
Run.
I think so.
Run, Forrest.
Yep, that's her. Oh my God. Can we go now? Okay, because I don't want her to see this. Oh God. Did she look? I think she saw me, and this is my mom's old car, so I'm pretty sure she knows it was me.
That's so dumb. The sunglasses do not make you invisible. Of course she friggin' saw you.
No, I just wish I wouldn't have driven by. I hope one day me and my sister can work things out and she gets to meet Maurice and see that he loves me. I really think I'm gonna show everyone standing by Maurice is the right decision because he's gonna stay out of trouble and do good.
Amazing. Heart of gold. This guy was just Robin Hood. He was trying to rob the rich, give to the poor. That's the story I'm running with.
Why am I like shaking?
Wow. That was interesting.
I'm a single ladies.
So I'm done with this car.
Okay.
I'm just getting started on doing the air filter. We still need to torque down the wheels on this one.
Okay, no problem.
You know, that's what Riley told me the other day. She's like, I broke up with my boyfriend at school today. I was like, oh my God, what happened? She's like, I'm a single lady. I hate him and he hates me. And I'm like, well, at least she's figuring it out young. And then we jammed out to All My Single Ladies the whole way home from school.
So what'd you do this weekend?
Nothing really, just watch the game.
Yeah, I took my wife out. That was fun. I got to miss the whole game. So what's going on with your woman?
You mean Destiny?
Yeah, Destiny, or that's her real name.
She's getting out of prison this month. This is the first time we're going to meet in person.
You're crazy, bro.
She's got a pretty strict schedule. Her day camp kind of goes by the book. It just like indoors by 7 p.m. lockdown, 5 a.m. wake up, your alarm. Like she's very, very on point. She does everything perfect.
Just meet somebody out of the blue and not meet them personally. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty much a quiet, laid-back kind of guy. My relationship history, I've never been married, but they've always been long-term. My longest relationship was with my kid's mom, Kelly. We've been together on and off for 22 years. I have 6 kids with her. I once thought Kelly was the one, but now I've met the love of my life.
How does Kelly feel about this? Because her 6 kids are going to be around this woman that she knows nothing from a can of paint about. And I'm sure she is not exactly happy. Also, you're making Shawn's look bad. I'm the Shawn out here that's supposed to make Shawn's look bad.
So those are the pictures she gave you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, I will date a criminal in a heartbeat
Hey,
like that. You know what I mean?
Now I know why you're
that's my
risking
wife.
everything.
Destiny's in jail for escape and drugs, and I don't hold anything against her because, you know, being on drugs and stuff makes you do things you probably wouldn't normally do. Destiny and I have been...
True, it does change your decision, but she's sending you cat pics and you're over here going, purr, baby, purr. Like, you're just totally, like, wrapped up in this right now. You can't even logically think about it.
Been together for 9 months now. Hopefully we get married one day because she just makes me happy.
Are you sure it's the one you've been seeing? I mean, how many people have catfish people all the time?
Like, why would somebody do that?
Why do people do what they do?
I don't think she would do that to me, though. The reason Destiny and I never met was because she said she gained a little bit of weight and she didn't want me to see her like that. I think that's the one thing I'm nervous most about is that she doesn't look like what she looks like.
You send her...
Okay, shallow much? 51-year-old with a heart of gold? I could do whatever. She's 27. She's young. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the age difference, but I can handle it.
Her money?
I do.
How much have you spent in total with her?
I haven't really figured it out, but
is it a lot?
Bands will make her dance.
Thousands.
Thousands? Oh, wow, Shawnee. Oh, wow. I think when I go to prison, I'm going to make you my pen pal.
Me too.
Oh, is it her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from Destiny. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. To refuse this, Dave.
Wow.
Hey.
What are you doing?
You know how much I would hate to be the guy that had to listen to these calls? Because the stuff you're hearing is just going to be straight demonic. Like, you do not want to listen to it, and you're listening for, like, some code word or something, and you're hearing probably the worst noises ever coming out of Shawn in his bedroom.
Oh, just working with Hector.
I was calling you like 5 times in a row.
Oh, I didn't hear my phone.
There could be a possibility that Destiny is catfishing Shawn. He just trusts people right off the bat instead of having where you have to earn your trust. Shawn gives you trust, and that's just the way he is. So this guy's gonna die. He's gonna get robbed or he's gonna die.
Dave, I'm getting out sooner than I thought. It could be like within literally a week or sooner.
Well, that's awesome.
So there's just one thing. I need you to see a bail bondsman.
What does that mean?
They won't tell me my release date, but I think that you can go to the bail bondsman and figure it out.
Oh, for the love of God, he's going to co-sign. And then she's going to run off with some other guy. Is that how this is going to play out?
I got to pay money?
Duh.
It's like a down female in a relationship, and it's gonna be fun.
I can, I guess. So far, I spent $35,000 on Destiny. Phone calls and commissary. I make a pretty good living, so I don't mind doing it to help her and to talk to her.
You know the great things about relationships? They're usually free $99 to start, and then you get to know each other. You don't have to start off with a $35,000 down payment on a woman you don't even friggin' know yet.
I appreciate you, Kay.
And it's almost done.
Good God.
Oh, you make me a better person, too.
You simp.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, okay, babe?
All right, I love you.
I love you too, Kay.
All right. I've never connected with somebody like Destiny in the outside world. There's a lot of people that are fake to each other. They just kind of put this persona out there that they're somebody that they're not. So I feel like, you know, talking to somebody this way and getting to know them is probably be more honest.
This guy's 100% the person that comments under an adult video critiquing the performance. But he is so, I don't know, man. He's got 6 kids. You spent all that money on her when you had 6 kids that need to go to camp, need new clothes for school, and you're, wait till she finds out about this. This is going to be fireworks.
So have you been completely honest with Destiny?
There are a couple of things that I haven't told Destiny because I'm afraid it would scare her away.
Like what?
But I'm going to have to tell her soon.
What? Damn it.
So the coronavirus has really affected us in here a lot too. The staff is walking around with the face masks. They came in this morning and took everybody's temperatures. We are locked in our units under quarantine all the time. We're allowed like 2 hours of rec a day. We go as units. We go separated from lunch. We don't see the other units at all. It's become a really toxic situation. People are angry. People are fighting over TVs. People are, you know, fussing with their friends. Like, everybody's just really unhappy. It's like a dark cloud is surrounding everything. I'm in this unit with people who need to be out of here because if the corona gets in here to some of these elderly people, like, it's a death sentence.
It was pretty crazy out here for the rest of us in the free world, too. Nobody was fighting over TVs because we all had our own, but it still sucked for everybody. It wasn't just you.
So it's really, I mean, I know it's affecting everyone, but I feel like the prison system is really feeling it pretty hard right now.
Self-centered.
This was the first letter that he sent me, and he spelled my name wrong, too. Come on, Quaylon, get it together.
Oh, I thought it was the other Shavel. Yeah, like sing Red again, that one.
Because I'm in prison, I don't have a life in here. Therefore, someday I'll be back out there. I can't wait to meet you. Reality is like hitting me. I'm just like really about to see my man. I've been having dreams about the time he's coming home. Woke up like, wait a minute, damn, that felt too real. Like, what's going on with myself? Man.
All right, just because you wake up in a sweat a couple times, hot and bothered, don't mean that this guy's going to be Prince Charming or anything. Couple felonies turned him into the frog, maybe?
Me and Quaylon, we haven't had sex, but we had phone sex all the time. He kind of spicing me up because I ain't never had phone sex, so it was kind of new to me. He was like, you know, how about you just play with yourself? And I'm like, what you mean? I don't want to play, just me.
What are you talking about? That's like, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm just saying teenagers do that kind of stuff, not adults, unless, well, I guess if you're locked up, it's what you got.
The first time with Shavel is going to be awesome. The hotel room with the candles and the chocolate and the music in the background and the sexy lingerie and me coming out looking like a gladiator.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
My name is Face Tattoo Gladiator, here to get you all ready, ma'am. Hubby.
Hey, babe.
What you doing?
Just packing up and getting ready.
Have any signing papers or whatnot?
What papers are you signing?
Release papers. Here we go.
It just hit me like, you really about to come home? Like, I'm about to like really have like one-on-one time with you. Like,
Hoping nobody gets hit.
I've just been trying to prepare myself mentally to get out of here. So the hardest thing about being inside for me is missing my family. I'm excited about living with Shavel in Kansas, but my mom, she really want me in Texas.
Bruh, let's keep it a buck, all right? You were going to be homeless when you got out of here, so you had to find a woman that was willing to love you, send you money the whole time you're in jail, and then when you get out, you can give her the futon D so you have a roof over your head.
And I told my mama I was gonna come out there with her, so I'm torn between the two.
Hey, look, I know you're busy and whatnot, but I need you to do me a favor.
Send me money.
My mama up on your way out to Bowling Green.
Oh man, I am nervous about meeting Quaylon's mom. I know she's very outspoken, and also Quaylon told me that, you know, when she is a little bit controlling. Okay.
Okay. Next time I see you, I'll be a free man.
I know.
That's so much for some alone time, right? We've been talking on the phone, panting, doing all this kind of stuff, wasting all this extra vegetables, cucumbers and stuff. And now I got to pick up your mama. They're not even gonna get any alone time. You think that they would have been building up to this, right? And mama, here she is. Good God.
What the hell? It's frustrating the fact that I have to share that time with this mom. I mean, how am I supposed to have sex with Quaylon when his mom is there? Well, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
I'm not going to say keep it in the family or anything, but I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, I guess. It'd be disgusting, okay? I'm just saying, I don't know what you're into.
Hello?
What's up, chicken?
Chicken? Turkey?
What are you making?
Bear root tea.
Oh, never had that before.
Sapphire is my 18-year-old daughter.
And how many kids do you have?
Hold on, let's see. Tyler, Heaven, Elijah, Sapphire. Tyler, Heaven, Elijah, Sapphire, Sarah, Carissa. Okay, guys.
Dear God, he has to count. Maybe that's why he just keeps racking up the marriages. He forgets where he started.
Got it. I have a total of 8 children, but my son, Abram, and my daughter, Clarissa, still live at home with me. You want to give me a hand getting the smudge stuff out? No, Kristianna is getting out tomorrow. I'm a little nervous because my children don't even know I'm dating anyone, let alone someone who is incarcerated.
How do you think they're going to feel when new mom moves in and she's got a couple meth charges? I don't think they're going to be ecstatic about it. Isn't that the one with those charges? I don't know. Losing track.
What are you exactly doing with all of this? More powwows or?
Not exactly. Ceremony, yes. Powwow, not so much. I've been dating a girl.
Okay, from where?
Online.
So you met her online?
Yeah. And
Let's just say a very secluded place like Alaska. Let's go with Alaska.
And currently she's in prison.
Nice.
And I'm going to go and pick her up. I'm going to marry her on the day she gets out.
I think it'd probably be less painful for you to drop the soap and back into a doorknob, but it's your life. I'm not going to stop you.
So you're just gonna marry her right out of prison?
Yes, that is the plan, yes.
My dad likes to commit pretty quick. I mean, one of my dad's girlfriends he met because he had put an ad on Craigslist asking Santa to bring him a girlfriend for Christmas. And she...
Oh, for the love of God, Santa's delivering girls now too? This is getting weird, like the Wayfair conspiracies.
apparently responded, and then they were dating.
Ho, ho, ho.
But even for him, I mean, this is crazy. What's her name?
It's Kristianna.
Ronaldo?
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I found it. Like, there's felonies, burglaries. There's like 30 of them. Do you see all of these?
People can change. Usually the senses are tingling when I feel something is off, and I just don't feel like that.
Yeah, because you're feeling all the tingling from drinking all this root juice or whatever the hell you're doing. But zebras cannot change their stripes. I'm not saying can't be rehabilitated, okay? I'm just saying this one might run a little wild. Not runs with wolves or anything, but she might have a little bit of wild still in her.
I do think that my dad is making a huge mistake. She does have a really long arrest record, and that is kind of nerving.
What's to say that she doesn't end up getting you into trouble? Because if you get in trouble, you could go back to jail.
He's been to jail too? Trouble's my middle name, baby. I'm gonna terminate this marriage right away.
That's a thought that hadn't really crossed my mind because I think I'm strong enough now after 10 years out to stay away from those things.
So strong.
When I was younger, I was a scam artist. I would print my own checks and I would just change 1 or 2 digits in the account number so it looked like a mistake. I went to prison for 12 years, and when I got out of prison in 2008, you know, I never wished to be on that side of the wall again, but on the...
What? For check fraud? 12? Isn't that considered white collar crime? Typically, they would get like a slap on the wrist. You got 12 years? Just how much money did you steal?
On the other hand, it's time to live a little.
Is she Native too, or?
She is a Christian. I'm a little concerned about that.
Don't you think that you're probably going a little fast? If you get a Native wedding, you can't get divorced.
I am well aware of that.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time, like Dominic Toretto. We're not backing down from this one.
The only way that a divorce could happen is if she does something against what the wedding stands for. I'm just hoping it doesn't go to that point. I know we have a lot to discuss, but being with somebody that could understand what I've been through and that I could understand what they've been through will help both of us. This is the first time I've ever had such a solid, deep connection in my life.
How do you know?
Bro, all those kids, all those marriages, and you've never had any kind of solid connection before this woman? You're ready to bet the whole bank and the whole check fraud system on it?
No, you're not just getting scammed.
I think we have to hope for the best on this one and see where it takes me.
This mission, I've decided to name it Operation Free Destiny.
I'm gonna call it Operation Stop Assaulting Your Hand.
Hopefully this is the final stretch to bring her home. Destiny said she's getting out soon, so I'm on my way to the bail bondsman, get some more information and see if I can get a release date. I've taken out of my 401k and moved a lot of money around to try to do all this for Destiny.
Oh, it's painful to watch another Shawn be so stupid. Oh no.
She does something to me that nobody else has. Like, when I'm around her, people know that when I talk to her, oh, you must have been on the phone with Destiny because you light up, you know?
Yeah.
And that kind of tells me this is gonna work.
Help you?
Hey, my name is Shawn, and I'm here to try to see what I need to do about getting somebody out of jail.
Okay.
She goes by Destiny, but her real name is Disaster. This is gonna be bad.
Go ahead and have a seat. Who is in jail?
Destiny.
And how are you related to Destiny?
She's my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend? Okay. So prior to her being in jail, you guys were friends?
No, I never met her before jail. No.
Have you visited her?
No.
You've never visited her?
No, so I'm making it out to be the first time. Yep.
Okay.
We just started off talking on like a pen pal site, and kind of relationship developed over that time.
Okay.
You are such an idiot. He's never even seen her. Not even a visit. You know the funny thing when I started this channel? Since I was a 600-pound man and fat, right? All these OF girls started messaging me trying to get me to buy their OF. I'm fat, not desperate. I could find a woman. I'm kind of funny. It works in my favor. You're not funny. You're being used, buddy. This is just stupid.
Okay. I know you want to start having a relationship with her, it sounds like. But man, we've got to make sure you know who you're talking to and I know who I'm dealing with.
Okay.
I'm going to look her up and do some criminal history stuff. In my 37 years of doing this, I have seen people walk in and want to bail people out of jail. And there's many times they don't know this person. I don't know if Destinie is using Shawn, but in my past experiences, it usually turns out that way.
Bro, they usually have like 7 boyfriends or 7 girlfriends, and then you're just the one that was more consistent and was willing to sign papers and be stupid enough to get them out.
Have you ever bailed anybody out of jail before? Do you know how it works?
I have not.
We issue insurance policies to the courts of California guaranteeing people's appearance in court. The insurance policy in this case is for $50,000.
Ah.
All right.
All right? They're just saying we feel as though that amount will guarantee her appearance in court. However, if she didn't go to court, the court would send us a notice and demand payment of $50,000, putting you on.
That is another down payment on the soulmate checklist, okay? Down payment, Shawn. You're going to have to get up to $100K or you don't really believe in this relationship, damn it. Just keep signing the papers, stupid man.
On the hook 100%.
Okay.
So the cost of a bail bond is 10% of the bail amount. So the cost to bail
5K.
her out of jail would be $5,000.
Right.
And it is non-refundable no matter what happens with the case.
Okay.
I can tell you that she's got a significant criminal history. Okay. She's had a case in 2011, 2012, 2009, 2017. She's got forgery charges, giving false.
Yeah, but once I put all this money down, it's bought and paid for, right? It's going to show her that I believe in our love so much that she's just going to see I can't live without her. I put all this money up. This is true love.
False information. The reason that she has to bail is because they've charged her with escape. She was on an ankle monitor and she cut the monitor off. She's a flight risk, so she will be released from the state prison hold. However, she does have the matter that she needs to take care of for the escape. She could get sentenced to more jail time, more prison time.
There's a lot of things that I didn't know about Destinie, about all the charges and how she's been in and out of jail since she was 14.
Bro, you can case search people without... If you knew her name, you could have looked her up and you could have found all this without any of this extra effort to go into a bail bondsman, any of that. I think this marriage will last about as long as you last before running to the bathroom after eating Taco Bell.
I would never believe that Destinie wouldn't run. But on the other hand, you know, her past says something different.
I will tell you some good news. Her release date for state prison is tomorrow.
I think the only good news is she's put on a bit of weight, so she's going to be easier to catch, right?
So once we posted the bond, she'd be out of jail relatively quickly. Now, she goes back to court just a couple weeks away. If she does miss court or something does go haywire, the last thing I want to have you do is lose $50,000. I don't
want to lose $50,000 either. I think I know her enough to where that I feel comfortable doing this. And you know, my dad was in prison, and he changed for the better, and he turned his life around. And that's kind of.
I'm not saying people can't change for the better. I'm just saying you've never laid eyes on her, and you're willing to leverage a house, a car. I don't know what he's leveraging at this point. He doesn't strike me as the type just to be able to pull $50K out of his bank right now.
Kind of what I see in Destinie. I was 12 when my dad went to prison for theft, and he was in prison for 5 years. My dad gave me some advice. He just told me to watch out for people in prison, just tend to use people just to get by with whatever they need and say whatever they need to say to get what they need. But he doesn't know Destinie like I know Destinie.
You've never
ready to do
seen
whatever
her.
it takes to get her out.
Okay, we're gonna see what we can do here to help you get through this.
All right, I appreciate it. And I just hope that in the end that she is who she says she is. If she takes off, then I'm on the hook for the whole $50,000, and it scares the out of me.
For the love of God, she's a runner, she's a track star. And your dad warned you. He warned you about these type of people because he saw it. People in jail spend their day trying to figure out how to trick people in the real world into giving them money. And I know saying that is sad because right now there's somebody watching that is writing their pen pal to tell them how much they love them and they can't send them $1,000 till they get paid on so-and-so day. I'm not saying it's not true love to you, okay? I'm just saying the chances that it is gonna go south are way more when they're in jail and they're just spending all day trying to figure out how to do this. But I enjoy this show. This is a hell of a lot of fun for me, and I can see this just going bad from this point. So I'd love to keep watching it. If you guys like it, I don't know, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I really want to keep doing it. So hopefully you guys like it a lot, because sadly, I'm just not going to keep doing it if you guys don't. But all right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.